For the record, I don't watch movies. I don't read books. I stopped watching movies when I was about 11 years old. All that kind of stuff was kiddie nonsense to me. Same with religion and all that. I just thought that was Star Trek geek nerd stuff. I wasn't into that. I was into like skateboards and telling you to fuck off. and, smoking pot and doing drugs. I did that for a long time. It was like the death of me. That's what caused my death. Doing all that dumb shit for so long. I'm mostly familiar with World of Warcraft, and as we go on here, it's the more it devours and consumes, it's going to return everything back to God. I already know this, and it's going to return everything back to God, including God's breath. And as it does that, you won't see people identifying or trying to identify with the movies anymore. That's one of the good things about it. So all that goes back to God. People stop trying to identify with the movies and all this other nonsense. They stop trying to tell me that, oh, you only got woke because you saw The Matrix. I don't watch movies. I would not watch The Matrix anyway. If you sat me down to watch The Matrix, that is the fucking corniest shit I've ever seen. Reminds me of the dude in Grandma's Boy that's running around with his black jacket. That's what I see. So I don't really watch movies. Movies to me was like, I don't know. I think I already said, but as I got older, movies to me became something different. I wasn't like, oh, that's all just stupid nonsense. It was just something that you did. When you said, I don't watch the TV, it's something you did, I guess, in your boredom. I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch any of that stuff. I don't watch the politics. I stay very far away from that, and I don't want to be incorporated in that junk. But as time goes on, you'll find people trying to identify less with the music, and that's because I've been taking that stuff and returning it to God. I've been taking all this stuff, returning it to God. The more I return to God, the more people are going to have to do the law and go back to God. Else they're going to be excommunicated. They'll be stuck in Solomon's demon catcher circle, which is outside the perfect circle, which is the logos. And they'll just sit in double binds like a Discordian. And Discordians, I was just looking on their page, they do the same trickery now that Donald Trump does, that they hate Donald Trump for. And I'm the one that tricked them into doing that. And they use dumbass word magic, where you flip words and you leave bait, and then you try to get everyone to jump into the abyss, which is Sheol. And that's what Donald Trump does. That's what they hate about Donald Trump. So they literally are Donald Trump. They're everything in the world that they hate. They see that, and I want them to see that they don't work out in the world. Then they're also blind. They don't even see what they're doing. They're as foolish as a guy earlier who was telling me how he's so smart and studied and blah 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 blah, that the soul cannot be defined. Well, isn't that a definition of the soul? So these people, they live for about a flash. And this is why the 1% has all the power and the money and the life. They're living everyone's life like 20 million times over. Because people only really exist for a flash nanosecond. And then they contradict themselves and they die. They don't want to accept that they took their metaphorical death and went wrong. If they're on a straight path, they went dead. They went wrong. So they went off this way somewhere. Now all those paths are going to dissolve over the next amount of time, and that's the only way to your evolution, or whatever these people are calling it, is to dissolve all these paths, these crooked paths, and take the straight paths. So a guy was telling me earlier today that the soul is not able to be defined scientifically, and to stop blurring science with religion, whatever the hell that meant, because he was being more religious than anything. And he tried to 180 dragon me, but he leaped too soon, and his timing was all messed up. Plus he defined the soul and said the soul can't be defined. Stupid. People do that nonsense all the time. All the fucking time. It's maddening. And then in the end, there's so much ignorance from Eric Weinstein and all his era of stagnation and universal failures, Jordan Peterson and all those other academic professors, that it's enough to drive anyone mad. And then in turn, they wait till you get mad and stressed out. Then they try to take you hostage to peddle their propaganda, to keep peddling their snake oil. And it's like they're killing people's feelings, they're desensitizing everyone, and they're playing this stupid fucking game where everyone has to get erased and listening to their bullshit. Like Jordan Peterson, he comes out and he says, you know, his whole first stance was, I'm going to abolish relativity, which is ideas. But his whole idea was for you to give up your ideologies and take his ideas. So he was trying to snake you around back to get a monopoly on ideologies, okay, and treat you like a bunch of pets. That's what they want to do. They want to treat you like a bunch of pets. And they're Adolf Hitler, okay, and I'll tell you why they're Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler didn't like Marxism. He propagated all this fear over Marxism, which is no ideologies, no classes. You know, it's the absence of identity politics. How Jordan Peterson and all those people didn't see that when they first marched out babbling their fucking octopus tentacles, I don't know. But that just proves to me that they're stupid. So Hitler hated, and he wanted this spear of destiny so bad. He wanted the fucking spear of destiny that I have. He wanted it so bad. He wanted the Ark of the Covenant so bad. The only thing he learned how to do is make propaganda to stalemate people in the meantime. He didn't really have the spear of destiny. He just had like a duplicate of, oh, the spear of destiny's out there. And every time you'd fall for that, he already knew you'd lose. So he would have your destiny, in a way. And, so Adolf Hitler feared Marxism. Adolf Hitler, when he was defeated, he wouldn't give up and be defeated. All he did was say, no, 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 no. And he sent all his men out to get killed. They're going to send all their audience out to get killed in metaphorical deaths first. Then they're not going to have anything again. They're going to get robbed, raped, and stolen from. Academic professors are going to turn around like, we have nothing for you. People are going to be like, can I get a refund? Or they're going to be like, sorry. What do you want us to do about it? And then instead of saying sorry, it's easier for them to act like they're going to bail you out of that then, next. With the whole next set of, well, this is what we have to do. Those people need to shut up and get the fuck out because they're crazy. They're psychotic is what they are. They just want people as little pets. And that's all I'm here to do. I'm not here to be your father like the Discordians are saying. And if I ever spoke like that, you're supposed to notice that I'm speaking from a higher source, higher, like, you know, where the 369 can take you, man, by mathematics, that nobody's allowed to go now all of a sudden because you're so fucking stupid and foolish to sit over there babbling chaos magic. You got chaos magic, Discordians. That's your problem, that you never even recognized what magic was in the first place. When I was laying all my magic on you, my big dick magic, my fucking big dick energy. Can't handle it. So, these people never get out of duality and relativity because they need that to live. They need that to peddle their snake oil. And then they can't face up the past. They can't get responsible for the damage they've done, the position they put themselves in, as well as the position that they put other people in. They could care less. They just want to go run off to the next fucking great adventure. Six Flags. They got Six Flags, and they just want to run off to the next great adventure. Flag of Tricks. So, Flag of Tricks is, you're worshiping the Prince of Air. You're worshiping the air. There's nothing there after. There's one creator. Then there's not. If you have creator of creators, then the second creator is just air. He's going to get dissolved. Somebody's going to throw their spear through Clown Pepe's bullseye nose face, and he's going to spear it all the way. And that's his destiny. And they want to stop his destiny. They want to stop that boy's destiny, man. That's messed up because his destiny's for the people. And his destiny is to destroy Adolf Hitler. And his destiny is to not talk with a spit hanging on his lip ever again in his life. What the fuck is wrong with you, kid? Oh my gosh, this guy. Man. Hate when he does that. Oh man, it's so nice out too. Take my video outside. I'm making my video outside. Can you guys still see me? The sun is ultra today. Fucking ultra. And that's another thing. All this relativism is dupe stacking. And I just watched this video on Eric Weinstein Portal. Eric Weinstein doesn't even notice he's dupe stacking. But the guy claims he came up with the theory on his own, but he didn't. I've been giving him that information. That's why they peddle this information that's new, but they don't understand it. And the new information is meant to dissolve the old world that they're still stuck in. So they're really just killing themselves with their mouths. So of course it's easy for me. I just have to sit around and watch them all fail. And then like step in every night. Are you done failing? This is why you're failing. And every time I say that, are you done failing? This is why you're failing. Then they take the explanation and they try to use it on their own.
What's all the banging, Dominic?
Relax, Mom. I'm making a video. Okay. I'm allowed to have a good time. Every time I have joy, my mom's got to come around and Mom's got to come around and kill joy. What are you doing out there, young man? What are you doing? So, these people that think they're abusive to me, or they think they're going to get a rise out of me, they're crazy. My mother would devour these people, and that's what my mother's best at. My mother's best at turning everything back to me. Superstar. And my mom's real good at tricking people too. She's really manipulative. So I learned a lot off her in my life. They think I'm like mad about my mom or something. I'm just mad about a lot of things in general going on in the society, but I'm also a good liar, and I just lied about that. Or maybe I didn't. Now, this is the same thing Donald Trump does. He'll numb your brain, okay? And once your brain is numb, you're rendered inert. Then he makes all his moves. Why people are rendered inert, whether they're just like, fuck that guy. I don't even want to fuck with that guy, because every time I attack him, there's nothing there. I miss every time. Or I say he's bad and I trap myself in Solomon's relativity circle and duality. You ain't Trinity, you're fucking duality. The best you can do is duplicity and all that other double dealing shit. Fucking magic wand, bro. I just found this. I'm a mage. Look how Discordian I am. I'm fucking so Discordian. Way more Discordian than Discordians. That's a fact. And now see, there's a root language. And I chain everybody with the root language, and I stand at the top of the dark tower and I just pluck arrows. I'm not even doing mage life anymore. Mages are running up to the tower and I'm just with Arjuna's bow. One shots, the Doritos no scope. What you know about the Doritos no scope life, bro? You got a problem with me? What do you look? What do you want? Problem with me? Fucking problem with me? Fucking taught that maggot. That piece of piece. That fucking piece of pieces. And that's flag of tricks, air worship. You fucking piece of a piece. You fucking fragment of a fragment's fragment. Hairflip. Every time he wins, he does a hairflip. That's right. I can keep a straight face. Can you keep a straight face? Can you fucking keep a straight face on or what? Going for the Grammy here, dog. The gold. The ultra gold. By thine own hand, I will get thy ultra gold. And, Yeah, so a lot of what I do is I make Hitler eat his heart out. I make Hitler say, no, 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 I'm not defeated, no, no, no. And he'll never pull out because I want him to have a rebirth. So that's about all I have to say for that. What else? Is there anything I'm missing? Triumph. This is the triumphant stance. This is the most triumphant stance of all. So this is the most triumphant stance. So I think that was all. I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover, other than I'm Bruce Lee, and I think I said that in another video. Talking to spirits is bad. Don't talk to demons unless you're a Discordian. Then you can work with all the demons, because you hail Eris. Because you hail Eris, worship the Prince of the Air. They get all their power from delusions and Prince of the Air, and trickery and deceit. Donald Trump's deceitful wind. His deceitful wind. And they didn't even get that much. They all leaped at that. See, they don't even understand what they're doing. And then when other people do it to them, they're like, man, that fucking sucks. And it's like, yeah, you suck. Do you get it? Well, we found a leprechaun and we stole his gold. I make spoons. Watch me tilt this birch. Watch me tilt this birch. Universe is a sham. You're a sham. ShamWow. ShamWow. Bam.